Alright, what's going on, truckers? It's Jay the Trucker. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, notify this video. Y'all stick with me. I thank y'all for the support. Give me some feedback. Let me know how I'm doing. So, I'm going to give y'all a little breakdown how I feel about trucking, how it's affecting my life. Just for some inspiration for some of y'all that's trying to get into trucking. I'm gonna break it down the whole way for y'all. So, how I even thought about getting into trucking was I worked at a plant not too far from where I live, and one of my homegirls' boyfriend, I met him, cool dude, we got cool and whatever. He used to truck, so she was always like, he paid the bills and just provide for the family, and she is just, sorry about that noise, I'm on the curb, but he paid the bills and provide for the family. You know what a man is supposed to do, in my opinion, but like I say in all my videos, to each his own. So I was like, okay, I'm working here. My fiance was working at the time. Long story short, they got me into trucking, talking with him, watching videos on YouTube. As I was doing videos on YouTube, I noticed there was a lot of information I was getting that I just quite didn't understand. That's what inspired me to do this trucking channel. But anyways, back to my story. My homegirl's boyfriend got me into looking into getting into trucking. So I started doing research on my own, started reaching out to trucking companies. I got a few family members that are in trucking. Distant family members, or long, whatever you call it. They're not immediate family. I'm sorry, I can't think of it right now. But I spoke with a few of them. I was just turned 21 when I thought about getting into it. I'm only 22 now. So I'm like, cool, yeah, whatever, I'll do it. I was making $15 an hour at the plant that I was at. So where I'm from, that was not bad money. We both was working, we was able to manage the bills. Now let me get into the trucking, how trucking changed my life. I had bought my house when I was 20 years old. A young kid just buying a house, not really knowing what comes with it. So we started to struggle, have a little bit of doubts at times here and there, but never to the point where we have to beg or ask anybody for help. I'm a man, I'm gonna go get it, I'm gonna do what I have to do necessary. Trucking has given me the opportunity for my fiance not to work. Trucking has given me more working with myself on being a self-disciplinary within myself, like you gotta go to bed, this load is due in the morning. Or make sure you get up on time, like do your pre-trips, be safe. Don't run the car off the road just because they hop in front of you and make me mad. Even though I want to, 80% of the time, I'm a professional driver, so I know better than doing anything like that. And one of my trainers, shout out to Jeff, at the Appleton Tournament in Rail Transport, real cool dude, had told me, treat the other drivers on the road as if they were your grandmother or your fiance, your husband, your whatever, your wife, your kids, whatever's important to you. So I started to really take that into consideration because a lot of people don't understand what it is to be a trucker. So I've learned so much dealing with trucking. It's just like, it's unbelievable how much I've learned. Atlases, I've learned a lot about the interstate. Like, I could guide myself around the country. I've learned so much about the signs on the highway. It's just like, you learn a lot. But I want to get back into it about, not focusing on what I learned in trucking, because you'll learn a lot, and I'm pretty sure I'll talk about that frequently throughout other videos. But trucking has done so much for me. To be 22 years old, guys, like, financially, I'm financially stable. I have a secure career that's not going anywhere anytime soon. Oh my God, I wish he would go faster. I can't. I know my radar detector for distance is about to go off, but your follower distance, guys. To all the new truckers out there, people that's in there already, we all know, and you guys should know, maintain the following distance. Any mechanical issue can be life or death when you're tailgating each other like that. I always say trolling, but tailgating so everybody else understands. But yeah, trucking has done a lot for me. Like I said, I'm financially stable now. I'm not really worried about anything. We don't have to worry about having a budget for bills. It's just like I've grown a lot. I've become more mature. I've got into investing. Like I've opened up multiple savings accounts. Like I really can see myself being a lifelong trucker. Not a lifelong trucker, actually. I got kids. I want to get out of there. But trucking has done a lot for me, guys. Another thing trucking has done for me, it has built a better relationship with me, my family, my friends, my kids. Like, to not be available 24/7, you learn to appreciate things more. Like, my kid, especially my oldest daughter, Brooklyn, it just still don't seem to have hit her, because the only thing she called me about is, can I wire mommy some money so she could get a baby doll, or so she could get this and that. She just don't give a crap till I get home. That's the only time she worried about me, is when I'm at home. But it makes me value and cherish my time more with my family. Like when we go, I try to do something all the time. We used to have a thing where we did go into a different place to shoot, water parks, all that. But I couldn't do that without this trucking opportunity. I went to trade school, I got a trade. Well, other than that, I only have a high school diploma. And I don't know what place there's no other career that I know where you can get paid and enjoy yourself going anywhere you want to. You don't have to really worry about a boss. You do, but at the end of the day, you're your own boss. You get up and move the truck or you don't. There's nothing they can do. I don't know a career where I could just say, hey, I'm not available to come in. Oh, okay, fine. Technically, and guys comment, especially my Swift drivers, my rail transportation drivers, let me know if I'm wrong. I can't remember what company I was talking to the guy with, but he was like, technically you have 30 days to call off before you're fired. You know, if you have certain things going on. And I know there's a lot of things in place, but you could just call off if you were that type of person and not worry about it. Wake up the next morning and have a brand new job. I'm not condoning in that, and I'm not saying that's the way you guys should go, but I'm just saying trucking does a lot for you. I'm young. It has opened my eyes to different parts of the country. Like, with trucking, the education part is amazing. We're a part of logistics. Logistics is just not trucking. It's a product being flown, land, air, sea. Like, there's so much to logistics world that it has opened up to me. I've learned working on the dock, operating the forklift. Like, I've learned things that have added value to me. I've learned about diesel engines and how trucks operate, like weight distribution. It's a lot for me, but let me go back to the financial part. Financially, I'm not struggling anymore. No, I'm not the richest man in the world. I am a company driver. I've met owner-operators. Like, it has given me so many opportunities, and I'm growing within this. So trucking has ultimately shaped and formed me to who I am today. Like, I'm 22 years old. I'm blessed. God has given me the ability to get up and work every day, to get in the truck, afford my house, our vehicles. I'm just like, trucking has done a lot. It's helping me with my kids' future. I'm learning more about investing so I can start investing more. I'm trying to get other people into trucking. Like, it's made me be a lot more open to the public. Like, anybody, I can have a conversation with them about trucking. I'm genuinely into. So, I mean, for me, trucking has done a lot, but like I say, to each his own. I've heard stories about it destroying families. But it's just how you do and take with it, because we FaceTime every day. My kids are young. We FaceTime. I buy them these little souvenirs from Love. The little keychains. Sorry about that, y'all. The little keychains that just says what states I visited. So she can literally go pick it up and be like, this is where my daddy's at. She can put it on her backpack when she goes to school. Trucking it, I'm happy with what I do. So there you guys go. But again, like, comment, subscribe, give me some feedback, let me know how trucking has been for y'all. You know, stay tuned. Thank you guys for all the support. Be safe out there, driver.